Thank you.
They had so many options, like...
Good morning. I am in Houston and I am ready for the day. I do need to do my winged eyeliner. I am headed to interview somebody for my podcast, the one, the only Heidi Sommers. I'm so excited to interview her, guys. Heidi is definitely somebody I look up to as a businesswoman, and I am so inspired by her. So when the opportunity came along to interview her for a podcast, I was like, well, let me get my little booty down to Houston and let's do this. So I was supposed to interview her yesterday, and I was actually on the plane, like the doors were closed and they're like, we're gonna have to reschedule for Saturday. And I was like, oh no. But we ended up squeezing it in Saturday morning, super early. My flight is at noon, so I have to leave by like 9 because it takes almost an hour to get there from Alphaland. So I'm gonna be booking it today. I'm really hoping I make my flight. That's the only thing that's really making me nervous. It's like adding to my nerves. Like the podcast I do that by myself. I have to come up with all the questions and like what I want to ask, but I genuinely am so into this interview. I have so many questions. So I'm like hoping we have enough time to cover everything that I really want to cover. And then I've got to just hike my little tail out of there. Quick setup, quick takedown. And honestly, I'm just glad we could fit it in. I know Heidi is very, very busy. So I'm very grateful that even though they couldn't do it Friday when we initially planned, they were like, oh, let's sneak it in Saturday. And I was like, let's do it. Grateful that they still wanted to do this and that I have this opportunity. So I'm extremely excited. Can't wait for you guys to listen to this. Since things did get a tiny bit jumbled, I was able to see Libby yesterday. Libby lives in Houston. I'm so excited. So we just kind of sat and talked for probably like 5 hours, and that's about right when it comes to Libby and I. It's just so nice to catch up, and it's so funny because I've actually known Libby for so long. Like we first met in 2018. Is it 2017? 2018, I think. So to have had such a long friendship with her now, it's actually insane. Again, if you know a little bit about me, like I am an army brat, so I don't have very many friends that I've had for a long time because I do move quite often. Just is so fun and so nice to be able to have Libby and chat to her and kind of catch up. So that was really fun. And then I got some food. I got a really good hot chocolate. Just had a good time, went to sleep early. I'm gonna finish by packing all my stuff. I do need to go down, grab a very quick breakfast, hop in the car, and I'm gonna get to Alphaland even earlier, just so I know I'm as on time, even early as I can be, so I can try and get things moving along as quickly as possible so we can have a good podcast episode. The goal is not to make anybody feel rushed, just have fun, but then I'll book it by 9. So we're gonna be hauling today, but fingers crossed I can make my flight. I was trying to find a later flight so that like we didn't have to rush so much, but this is the only flight to Detroit today, so I'm like, we better, let's do it. We've got it. I believe in myself, so I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Today's outfit is super basic. I'm just rocking the blowout I had a couple days ago. I love that Shark Flex style tool because I feel like even though my hair isn't done, I was still planning on yesterday, so I didn't bring any hot tools for today. Like I was just planning on waking up and going to the airport today, but the hair is gonna work. I think it looks cute. I just have like this black baby tee on, skin tight. I think it's Skims, and then the Gymshark flare leggings that I love so much, and then platform Converse. So it's like a super simple, cute little, basic little outfit, but looks cute. I have like a little jacket to wear on top too if I need it. And then this necklace is Hey Harper that I got at a Lyft event, and then this is Cuffed by Nano. My baby Huggies are Cuffed by Nano, and my everyday bracelets are Cuffed by Nano.
I love the fish. Fish, look at these mics. These are cool.
They're not cool.
They're so cool.
It's honestly so crazy to me how much this podcast has grown over the past 3 years. I still remember being so scared to start it and just seeing where it is today. I can't wait for you guys to hear Heidi's story. The episode's going to go live in March, so stay tuned, and thank you for the love and support.
Hello. Outfit moment. Cutesies. Wait, we look like little twins because our blonde hair and the black outfits.
I should have done a bun.
Honestly, mine's from last night. She's still a little put together.
Buff bunnies.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, could I please get the bacon, Gruyere, and egg bites, please? Okay, thank you. There is actual sun out today. This never happens in Michigan. Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. It's so good to see you again. So today I am at my gym and I picked up these little egg bites on the way here because I'm not gonna lie, the stress was real this morning. I did not have time to make breakfast this morning and I am a breakfast girly through and through. So today's gonna be really fun because Paige is coming to meet me at the gym again. Bless her heart, literally coming from Canada all the time. It's honestly only like a 40, maybe 50-minute drive, but still, she's just the best. We are going to be recording a podcast together, which I'm really excited about. And then we're also probably going to do some kind of Valentine's Day themed video. I think that might be kind of fun and cute too, because Valentine's Day is coming up. The month of January was really rewarding for me because I feel like for the first time in so long, I was able to be consistent in the gym and with my workouts. And that just made me feel so much better about everything and just feel like I can do this again, feeling accomplished and feeling better physically and mentally overall. Last week, great news. This is great news. A little bit of an update on my health and situation and everything. So we were pretty sure that I would need another surgery. During my surgery, right, I had an ectopic pregnancy that ruptured, had a lot of internal bleeding, over 1 liter of blood just sitting in my abdomen because I didn't know, doctors didn't know, nobody knew. There's a whole video going more in depth about that. So I had to get my right fallopian tube removed. My left one was, again, very damaged to the point where the surgeons were like, we should probably take this out, but they decided to let me keep it. Thank goodness. And they said, we'll see if it can heal on its own. I've been having so many checkups. I've been having to jump through hoops trying to just get answers. And it has been over 4 months of just like, am I going to have to get another surgery? Is my body going to heal properly? What does the future look like for me? And finally, I worked so hard to get this appointment, and I'm gonna say I love my healthcare providers. They have been fantastic, and the whole healthcare system that I am working with right now is phenomenal. So initially they were trying to get me a hysteroscopy, which is basically where they go into your cervix and push a bunch of dye to see what's going on in there, and you can only call on the first day of your cycle, and you can only get this test done between the 5th and 11th day of your cycle. And so the chances of you calling and getting an appointment are so slim. And they only have like Mondays and Tuesdays from 1 to 3 booked, again, because I think you need like a radiologist or something. And so I called day 1 of my cycle and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to book this. And they're like, yeah, we're booked for this month. And I'm like, I just had a breakdown because I'm like, I've been waiting 4 months to be able to get answers. I had to meet with the OBs, the surgeon, get a new OB provider, finally then got a referral to the fertility team. And then once I'm with the fertility team, again, have to set up the initial call, have to get all of these things scheduled in of like what these next steps are for me. And then I have to wait for these appointments. Like it has just been kind of a grueling and mentally difficult process where if you are also struggling in the healthcare system to get answers for whatever something is that you want, like hang in there. And I just want to say like it can be really tough on your mental health. Okay, so finally I get to call in. I'm like, okay, let's try and get this appointment. Like, yeah, I finally have the orders, let's go. And they're like, yeah, we're booked for this month. You'll have to call next month and see if you can get it. And I'm like, the chances are so slim. You can only take like 20 patients a month since it's like only 3 hours on Monday and Tuesday. Like you can't really fit too many people in. So I was like, wow, my chances are so slim. There's probably so like, I was down bad. So I went back to my provider and I was like, is there any other test or anything else that we can do? And so they offered this sonohistogram, which is pretty much the same. The sonohistogram helps determine if your fallopian tubes are open, determine if there's any ovarian cysts, to measure your antral follicle count, and to measure your egg supply. So that's what I got done. This is probably TMI for a lot of you. I guess you can Google what it is. I've heard from everybody that the procedure is absolutely excruciating, but the days after, I am feeling a lot of pain, like a lot of cramping, and it just is very uncomfortable. So anyways, I was gonna say my workouts have been really good, but the past couple days they haven't been, but it's for a good reason. And the news is good news. So everything is fine. I do not need to have surgery. Everything healed. It is
an actual miracle. And I am so grateful, and it just makes me feel so happy because it's just so tough, like not knowing and not having answers. Whereas like after going through something so traumatic, to still not have answers, to still have no idea what your future is going to look like. It's just been such a long process, but I can officially move forward. I know a lot of people are going to be like, when are you going to have kids now? Are you wanting to have any more? I need a very long break. My body has been through it the past 8 months. I just don't want to think about it for a second. I need to heal physically, mentally, emotionally. My body is still trying to recover. I am still struggling physically, a little bit mentally as well too, especially like after this test procedure. My body hurts. My body hurts so bad. Like, my gosh, it is like the worst cramping ever. And yeah, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm chilling, you guys. So let's just move on. I don't really want to talk about it anymore. When it happens, it's going to happen, but it's going to be a while. And I've got other exciting things to think about, like moving. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that update. I know that's probably a lot to open up a vlog with, but I just know you guys have been here for a lot of it, and I wanted to just give you an update. And I know health, like as somebody who does a lot for their health, and I really am trying to always do better, it is really hard to not have answers and to not know what's going on. So I just like hang in there if that's you. I finally feel so ready to start like living again and not in like so much fear and anxiety of like what's gonna happen, and to just kind of have my life back where I've like sacrificed literally so much for so long. And it's all been worth it. I have no regrets, and I just trust in God's timing for whatever is going to happen. I just want to enjoy some things and heal, and it's going to be okay. If you're in the thick of it right now, hang in there with whatever you're going through. The sun will rise again. Better days are coming, and you're going to be able to get through this. And I'm just so happy to be able to move forward. So, I need to go in. I need to vacuum. I always like vacuum in my gym when people come over, and get this podcast set up, have a good time with Paige, and I will catch up with you guys in a second. We made it to the gym. Now I'm gonna change. Paige is here. Paige! Hello! This is our stash of pink clothes and things, outfits, and everything. Woohoo! We're trying to pick which outfits we want to wear because nothing really fits this bra, but I think this colorway might be the closest. Yeah, it's tough. So. Yeah. I'm wearing the Adapt Fleck right now. We just took some photos together to like promo the podcast. It'll be super cute to have on. I just love the Adapt Fleck. I love the neckline of the bra. It just makes you look so shreddy, and it's so complimentary for your shoulders. Yeah. These are not 100% squat proof. I'll link them below. Not 100% squat proof, but hi Paige! I love that colorway!
Isn't it great?
My
Isn't she
gosh.
so cute?
Paige looks so good in everything.
Also with the tan with like the orange undertones.
I think I might need to
You need it.
ask
You need it.
I do, I need it. We were just talking about the peekaboo bras that Gymshark just dropped, and they just don't fit us well. And I ordered like 2 to 3 of those, and I'm like, man, I should have ordered the Adapt Fleck in the other color instead. So maybe I'll ask, or I'll just snag it myself. I also just sold out my little chat for Lift Miami, which I'm so excited about. I literally posted about it, and then like the next 2 minutes, it was already sold out. I thought that was really cool, and honestly, I'm just really excited and grateful to see all of you guys, and it's gonna be a lot more chill for me this time. I feel like I always am like hosting everybody's panel chat and like having all these conversations and doing a ton of stuff, but this time it's gonna be super chill. Like I just have one intimate small chat, and then also lots of time in the PB cages. It's just gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited for Lift Miami, so hope to see you there. Podcast time. Hi. Little dusty setup. Wow, it looks so dusty in the sun. Okay, so I'm doing a little
outfit check. We're going out to dinner real quick. The hair looks so good. And so I have a little rest day crew on with the rest day flared leggings. They're like still kind of a tight legging, but they flare a little bit at the bottom. I love these. I've been wearing these nonstop and they pair so much with so many cute things. And I've also worn them with the Elevate zip. They're staring at everybody.
My hoodie's on backwards.